Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between green hills, there lived a young girl named Zoya. Zoya was known for her cheerful smile and her kind heart, but like many in her village, she didn't have much money. She often dreamed of one day building a beautiful home for her family, but the cost seemed so high that she thought it was impossible. One sunny morning, Zoya's grandmother called her over and handed her a small, old clay jar. The jar was plain and unremarkable, but her grandmother spoke of it as if it was something very special. This, said her grandmother with a twinkle in her eye, is a magic jar. It has the power to turn small things into something very big, but only if you believe in its magic and use it wisely. Zoya was intrigued. She asked, "How does it work, Grandma?" Her grandmother smiled. "It's simple. Every day you must put a small coin into the jar. It doesn't matter if it's just a tiny amount. What matters is that you do it every day, without fail. Over time, the magic will reveal itself." Zoya decided to give it a try. Every day she placed a single coin into the jar. At first it didn't seem like much. 1 coin, 2 coins, 3 each day. The jar seemed just as small and plain as before. But Zoya trusted her grandmother's words, so she kept at it, day after day. As the weeks turned into months, the jar slowly began to fill. It wasn't until 1 year had passed that Zoya realized just how heavy the jar had become. She opened it and poured out the coins, and to her amazement, she found that she had saved enough money to buy the first bricks for her dream home. Excited by her progress, Zoya continued to save. The next year, her savings grew even more, and soon she had enough to hire builders. Each year, the small savings from her magic jar helped her take another step closer to her dream. The magic, it turned out, wasn't in the jar itself, but in Zoya's commitment to saving a little bit every day. Years later, Zoya stood proudly in front of her beautiful new home. It was a home built not just from bricks and mortar, but from the belief that small efforts, when made consistently, can lead to great things. The village marveled at how Zoya, with just a simple jar and a handful of coins, had created something so grand. And so, Zoya's story spread throughout the land, teaching everyone that with patience, discipline and belief, even the smallest savings can grow into something truly magical. Moral of the story: small, consistent efforts can lead to big achievements. Just like Zoya's magic jar, your savings can grow into something substantial over time if you stay committed and believe in the power of small beginnings.